The Shallow Souls asked me to do a deep dive, so a fan journey from their social media onto their streaming and beyond. So let's dive right in. We're going to start here on TikTok. So, first things first, what have we got? So the official Shallow Souls TikTok. I don't know if that's a deliberate thing or not, whether you're trying something there, but that's not how the platform spells TikTok, so might be something you might want to sort of look at. So the first thing you're pointing me towards is your Instagram page. Now, that's fine. That's cool. We'll take a look at that. Now, most of these... Yeah, you've got quite a lot of awareness stuff on here, which is really good. I mean, mostly what you want to do is awareness stuff, things like that. So yeah, I mean, you've got a bit of conversion stuff here. So that's cool. Maybe look to up your follower numbers. You've got 154, probably a good target. Oh, there's me there. Look. A good target for those would be obviously 1,000 followers, so you can get your clickable links and all that sort of stuff, and you could go live and do all that sort of thing. A really great way of doing that is to be a bit more proactive on following other people and commenting and just literally just asking people to follow you and things like that. So sometimes it's as simple as that. So a little sort of picky thing, why did you have to do the one thing? Is that because there's another Shallow Souls? Seems a bit strange, but okay. So you're kind of, to me, that seems like you want people to go to Instagram. So let's go to your Instagram. I've got it loaded up here. So looking at that, okay, so you're repurposing. Right, this is a no. Okay, don't repurpose directly from TikTok onto Instagram. Instagram will suppress. So the problem with this post, and probably why you have a real lack of engagement, you've only got 4 likes on there and there's no comments or anything, is that it's been suppressed because you've gone directly from TikTok. Just search in Google TikTok watermark removal. There are websites that will take all the watermarks out and you can repurpose it that way. And it takes this stuff out. Okay. Also, you've got way too many hashtags on here. 3 to 5, top whack. Any more than that, the algorithm goes, it looks like it's spam and it will be suppressed. It's a small thing, but it's something to think about, okay? So you've got, again, quite a lot of, you've got a bit more conversion stuff on Instagram, which is the right way around of doing things, because this is more for your fans. Instagram is a nurture site. This is the way I look at it. Instagram is more about nurturing. TikTok is more about engagement. So, got that. You've got 4 links. Okay, 4 links. You've got Bandcamp, Spotify, SoundCloud. That's weird because I could have sworn I saw Linktree. You've got Linktree here. Why isn't your Linktree linked? If you've got a Linktree, just then all you need is one link, because I presume in your Linktree is has all these links in it. So it just makes things a lot easier, because not many people will do that, and then you've got to go through all of this. So what you want to do is have as least amount of steps for people to get from where they are to wherever you want them to go. So if you want people to go to your music as such, then I would just literally have a direct link to whatever platform you want to point people to. So if it's Spotify, literally just have a direct link to there, and then hopefully people will link out from Spotify or wherever. Okay. The other option, and it's probably a much preferred option as you have a link tree, is to go to your link tree. So let's have a little look at your link tree. It's cool. We got an EPK there that I've been denied. Access denied. So I've got to request an EPK. Okay, nobody wants to request stuff, so have that. I think it looks like it's a Google Doc, so you just want to change the settings on your Google Doc to make it open access, because people are just going to click away from that. So that's kind of a wasted link. Okay, so that's fine. And then you've got your Spotify. So consider this Spotify as your top link. Let's go there. Okay, so Spotify. Going from top to bottom, you are a verified artist. Brilliant stuff. I'm not sure why you don't have spaces between your words here. I'm not sure if that's an intended thing or anything like that, but I think it would probably look better if you had it with spaces. Also, this your banner picture, it a standard metal, looks like you're outside of a church, that sort of thing. That's great. It's kind of generic again. I see this a lot, so you're not the only person that's guilty of this. But what I would say, if you want to keep this picture, I would crop it differently. This picture doesn't seem to fit in here, because if you look here, the grey out part, the kind of the grey overlay to sort of bring the wording out, that doesn't seem to fit very well. And I would crop this so that your heads pop up over the wording here. So because at the moment you've got one face that's kind of obscured and another one that's kind of peeking. It's hello, like that, which is kind of funny, but I don't think it's what you're going for. So going down from there, obviously you've got your popular songs, and your artist pick is okay. It goes to merch. Nice, like that. I actually really like that. And it's Spotify merch. Okay, yeah, I haven't really come across a huge amount of bands using this as their platform for their merch. I'd love to know more, actually. Let me know. Either message me or email me or whatever, telling me how you get on with this. Do you actually get like much analytical data and things like that? And can you do things like retarget for cart drop-offs and things like that sort of thing? Cart abandonment, I think they call it. Retargeting for cart abandonment and stuff like that. I'd love to know more about this, how this is working out for you, actually. So yeah, thanks in advance for that. That would be great if you could let me know. But that's a great pick. That's a great thing to do, because I think you've got stuff coming out soon, but you're not quite there with the release. So that's a great thing to have kind of when you're between releases. So well done. Good. Then you've got your discography, obviously, and then your featured radio. That's quite standard. You've got your own playlist. Good shout. Doesn't look like you've got any discovered stuff, so you're not being playlisted by curators. If you want, I've got a thing on my website. There's a whole list of curators that you can pitch to, that sort of thing. So feel free to download that from my website if you want to do any pitching for your new release. Okay, so into your bio. Nice. Okay. Oh, nice long bio. Okay. Running from South Wales. Okay, so influences. To be honest with you, I kind of get why bands put their influences and stuff on there. It's such a long list. Okay. But I could probably gauge who your influences are from your playlist, if that makes sense. So it's not really massively needed in your bio. Also, yeah, maybe a bit of a story about how you met, how the band got together, any kind of experiences that you had. I mean, you guys have been together a long time, so you must have some stories in there that you could put in just to kind of humanize you a bit more. People like to connect with other human beings, and they do that through the bio. The bio is where you kind of have a much deeper connection with the humanist side of the band, like the people within the band. So it's a really great way of humanizing you and becoming a lot more apparent to people at the end of the day. So you've got your links in there. Great job. Good stuff. I would also put in there, even if it's something to copy and paste, a link to your Linktree. So what I don't see is a website, so which is a shame. If you've probably seen a lot of my content, I bang on about websites. I think websites are really massively important. So I would think about putting a website. So, okay, going back to your, it looks like you have a merch shop. Okay. So, okay, so this isn't the Spotify merch shop. This is a different merch shop. So who is... So is this you guys? What's Swashy Swan? Oh, that's you there. Okay, so this is your own. It's you, but it's not you. If that makes sense. Okay. That's cool. Wait, okay, so you've got the means to have an independent merch from your Spotify merch, but you're not kind of utilizing that in a way. What I would, if I were you, I would have I mean, obviously websites are not outside of your skill set, so I would build out a website specifically for the Shallow Souls, and integrate your shop into that, because it becomes a much more dedicated space for your fans to go, I want to find out a bit more about you. I want to sign up to any kind of newsletter. I want to look at your EPK and all that sort of stuff. And can't really do that at the moment. Everything just feels like it's just a little bit all over the place. I need to kind of move around a lot to get to anywhere, if that makes sense. So the joys of a website is that everything is consolidated into one space. And at the moment, what you've got is bits and bobs kind of in all different directions. So it becomes a lot of work for people to go from one place to another. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So I would look to try and consolidate everything as much as possible. So simple things like the 4 links that you have on Instagram, for example. Just have your link tree. That then you've just got one, and people can then go to your link tree, and then they can kind of spread out from there. The other advantage to having a website, I mean, I'm not sure of what your analytics and stuff on this, because I'm not sure who owns this as such. You're obviously connected in some way, but the analytics that you get from your own website will be purely the fans of your music. If you've got this as a separate website, you're going to have people that are looking for was it Swashy Swan? Those people as a collective, they're going to distort your data. They're going to, they're going to distort your data. So the numbers aren't going to be particularly reliable as such. So it's just something to think about. You can get 10% off all merch, but if you sign up, okay, that's cool. So you're collecting emails in that way. But it would be nice to have, I mean, that's all the way down there. What would be nice just to have a little button on here just to say, sign up just to get more band news, that sort of thing. Which people do. They do. People like to do that. It's cool. But I like the way this all kind of flows. It's cool. It's all good. So overall, really good. You've got all the right elements, and there's a few little bits and bobs, but they're kind of nitpicky things. But I'd say for you to try to be a bit more conducive, put things in one spot as much as possible, because the more friction you've got from person getting from point A to point B, the less chance you've got of them actually doing the things that you want them to do. What they want to do is go click, that's it. Top whack. 2-3 steps, top whack. So if you're pointing people in one direction, they're going from your social media to listen to your music. Bang, bang. What they then want to do is go, social media, some other website, and then something else, and then Spotify or whatever. So 2 to 3, 4 steps, top whack before you get into anything else. So hopefully that helps. And so it's been a bit long, this one, but there's a lot to unpack here. But no, great job, really good, and hopefully you'll get a bit more conducive with everything. Okay, hopefully that helps. Have a good one.